Thank you, Presiding Officer. First, I'd like to remind the Chamber that I'm the Vice Chair of Moving On Inverclyde, a local recovery service. There are important differences in drug-related deaths data collection methods across the UK, and can the Minister speak to these differences, the consequences for the comparability of the figures, and also the continued steps being taken to ensure that improvements in data collection takes place here in Scotland?
Minister.
The definitions used for drug death statistics are consistent across the UK, but there are important differences in data collection methods and in the death registration systems that affect the comparability of the statistics due to different levels of missing data across the UK nations. The same problem from comparability found with identifying drug misuse deaths also apply to the figures for all individual substances and drug categories. The drug misuse death definition is the main headline figure used in Scotland, but the drug poisoning death definition is a more accurate comparator with the rest of the UK. And the Scottish Government remains committed to improving our data and surveillance around drug deaths and harms, for example, through our rapid action drug alerts and response surveillance system, to assess emerging threats which we have seen come into its own just recently, and to share information to reduce the risk of drug-related harm and recommend rapid and targeted interventions. We've also seen great advances in toxicology reporting in Scotland, and that is something that I know ministers in the rest of the UK have looked towards us for leading in that, because the more that we can identify the substances, the more that we can then introduce harm reduction measures.